Right, I'm doing a remix and it's of this. Dirty little number. These are the stems I've got for it. So yeah, I'm just starting out with this. Let's just have a little play around with the synths first. It's quite fun. Quite fun. Spectral time. I do feel as if I need an extra synth noise though to do some like call and answer stuff maybe. So I've got to remember how to use Ableton now. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to keep it native stuff as well. Let's go into meld. All right. I have 2 bars. Oops. Go mono. That's the amp 1. Oh yeah, modulation. I'll do some pitch modulation maybe. that could be interesting. Although when it says pitch mod, I see. I've got it for 23.2. Oh, it's got its own modulation envelope, hasn't it? So 8.16. It might be quite fun if they're just like slightly offset. That's all right. And then 5 seconds ish. All right, let's make it come down a bit more quickly. Yeah, it's going to be all about the EQ actually, isn't it? So I'd like it to sort of jump around a bit more. On the old one you could change the global like timings of everything. I wonder if you can do that on this. Doesn't look like it. Pretty fun. Oh no, sorry, gonna keep it. Right, we use raw, so we're gonna clip it or similar or something with raw now. Okay, so the mid. Let's try. Oh, lovely amounts of movement. Oh, that's really nice. There it is. Let's go back a couple of stages. Here is the output. you can have the filter pre or post. Yeah, we want it post. That's really fun. So the mid, which is very, very low volume, but you can hear it change. Hopefully you can still hear me out a bit there. Should see I had a little error then for my mic, but I think it's working. Wow. Actually, the middle section of that I like. When it starts really like beating. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to work with the other sound yet. I might just... Nice. Um, might be good just to bounce. Can't decide whether I should bounce it or not. Yeah. It's about how it cuts with that, and I could just use a crossfader to crossfade between the two channels. Yeah, let's I'm gonna make gonna make it start beating earlier, and I think the way I'm gonna do that is to change the envelope time on yeah, here we go, just on one of them, so oh, the end of it is so glorious though. I don't know if I want to mess with it. How come it hasn't gone down though? You can see the envelope, the modulation going up. It doesn't seem to be going past the attack phase. It just keeps going up, which I'm finding slightly confusing. Because it should be oh, I realise what I've done wrong now. I think it's got like a really, is that one? It does just keep going. Unusual. For it to be. .15 seconds, and then it should be coming down again, but for whatever reason, it's not doing that. We have got like a long. That should be true. What about if I just make So let's try and get some sort of like I've opted for not. I think I'm going to opt for not doing. Oh, it's annoying. The crossfader. It always feels a little bit janky. We can play around with this sound as well, obviously. Keep it simple to start with. No. There. I don't know, it's still not quite right. I think what I need to do is make this, all of this into a rack. Because that way I can just start doing some more interesting shit. Even though it turns out I don't actually understand how this modulation envelope works. Trigger AD loop. Like, peak to the sustain level. Shape of this segment of the envelope determined by the decay slope value. This sets the envelope's loop mode. Yeah, I don't want it to loop. I just want after 8 seconds I want you to start coming back down. And you are refusing to do that for some reason. I don't really understand why. The time needed to travel from the initial value to the peak value. Now, maybe it's because it wasn't. I now understand what was going on. It's because it was looping the MIDI rather than have it playing one really long note. Okay, let's take the loop off. I need to. There's me saying I don't care about how the envelope works. Yeah, right. Let's make this really long. And we'll just play it. Okay, so it does work. That is good news though, because what I want to be doing next. 1 second. The next step is to macro these attack and decay times. Oh, I put a curve in there, which I didn't mean to either. So there we go. So yeah, we can have macro on the attack, and this one macro on the attack, and then okay, they should both. Nice. Right. So have another macro. Sneeze there. Have another macro for the decay. Okay. Nice. Yeah, okay. I think I know where this is going. So we just have like total just this is a call and answer bit now. Drums are next. I think that this it's the nature of this sort of thing is that the elements are pretty sparse. So I'm kind of just looking for a hook first. Yeah. Alright. No, they don't have to be the same note, do they? Oops. Yeah, that's better. Fun times. Could draw it as automation, or I could do it as like modulation in here actually. If I can remember where all that lives. Right, yeah. So let's do it as a modulation thing, because then we'll have a separate clip. That's fine. This one. Envelopes. Which one is that? I quite like that already. As you can see, I'm just totally clipping the main output there as well. Okay. Let's try. I think it's giving me like relative values for the modulation, which is fine, but let's have a look. Let's try the second macro. I don't want relative. I want it to be. I guess that's right. Yeah, it's kind of easy just to do it here, I think. Yeah. Doing anything. And then we can just like assign randomly other things to the macros just for larks. One of those things I thought might be fun would be to increase the scale. No, too much. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, let's move. I want to remove that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that needs to stay sort of static. All right. Oh, automation lane. The drums are pure placeholder at this point. I'm not even sure how much of them I'm going to use really. I quite fancy the idea of putting some swing on this, so I might have a go at that in a bit. Let's do spectral time again. This time between. Oh, this is how I set it up almost always. Dry, wet, and then this is completely wet mix as well. The 2 delay. You can turn the freezer off. Now I just want like a more like regular filtered down Reese as well for this bit when the original synth loop's playing, like another layer. So let's do that. I quite like Meld. I mean, it sounds great. It's just I find it slightly the interface I find slightly more clunky than like the wavetable one for some reason. I know there's a couple of things that wavetable does which I prefer, which is, well, specifically the way you can change globally the timings of the envelopes, which is just really cool feature once you've, if you've done loads of modulation routing at that point. It's just, you can just instantly just like go bang and it changes it completely, which I'm a big fan of. Let's try some different. Quite cool actually. Yeah, so for that first note, let's just put. I'm just kind of gonna make a. Actually, no, let's keep it more simple than that. Basic shapes. Oh, sweet. So that's got detune built in. Um, this is my idea. It might not. What about? There seems to be like a actual. Oh, there's Porter. I got you. That is mono. It's not. I mean, it's quite cool, but it's not giving me true mono. It sounds duophonic at this point because it's overlapping the notes, which the tool switches the instrument between single voice mono with legato envelopes. Oh, weird. So it's treating them both. Could be interesting. What I want it to do is to give me all of the. This one doesn't have to be as like sound designy, so I think I'm just gonna chop it out. I'm gonna render it and then chop out the bits I want. Let's process it. Actually, I might just nick the whole strip from this one. Why not? Copy, and then like just paste all that. Interesting. I want less harmonics out of it, really. Yeah, weird. Interesting. change where the drive is. Select the routing mode for the gain stages. You can choose between 0, right? Yeah, nice. Oh, got an extra one there, which I don't want. Let's have a look at this. I might just pitch them all down a bit. Be nice. Lovely, actually. Yeah, so as you can see, it's just a case of like making some more noises at this point. Yeah, meld sound design and dance.